Hello and welcome to another new series. We are going to be playing Tokyo Ghoul Dark War, and I'm going to make a beginner's guide for it because I looked on YouTube and there is some beginner's guides, but I remember when I first started playing the game, I was just completely overwhelmed because there's a lot of game modes, a lot of stuff to do, and you just get completely lost as a beginner. So I'm going to go through my experiences of what I did when I started to play and what I do now for my dailies and stuff. So I'm going to do my dailies in the background while I talk, and I'll point out stuff. So the first thing that you definitely want to do before you even start playing is start on a brand new server. 100%. You get a bunch of new rewards, like there's a carnival and you get let me see which hero it is. It's one of the Juzos. This one, you get Juzo armor, up to 100 shards of his, if you complete objectives for the first week. You also get a 4-star white-haired Kaneki, and I don't use him right now, but his 5-star passive is quite good. So when you first start off the game, I believe you are given Amon Kotaro, this Toka, and where is he? This Kaneki, and they're pretty good for for the beginning. They're not bad, especially this Kaneki. He's pretty good, and from what I hear, this Amon's pretty great too. I didn't like him because he has like a little dash ability and he always pushed the enemies away, and I would miss my stun or just my highest damage abilities, so it kind of pissed me off and I dropped him. I topped up to get 3,000 diamonds, and I replaced him with Kuzan pretty much as soon as I could. Also, when you start, if you spend like $3, you unlock a Rize. I don't remember if it's 2 or 3 stars, but it's like $3 and you get her. So that was like the first thing I did. She carried me through the early game until the time limited draws came on. So when you start, you want to save your diamonds for SSR characters. The way that it works is, at least on the server that I'm on, the first week on Sunday at 4 p.m. EST, your first time limited draw will start. I don't remember if it was the very first Sunday or the one after that, but from what I understand, it's the same on every server, the order at least. So the very first one is Noro, and this guy's a monster. You 100% want to save up 7,500 diamonds, because if you spend 5 multi-summons, they're 1,500 apiece, you're guaranteed to get at least a 3-star Noro, and he will carry you through pretty much the entire game so far. He's by far my best character. Not by far, I mean, I've got other characters catching up. After him came, I believe it was Gourmet. I want to say it was Gourmet. Not 100%. It was either Gourmet or it was Yamari. Half Kakuja. One of those two. But I think it was Gourmet, and then it was Yamari. And then finally it was Ashachi. So Noro is great. Absolutely amazing. Yamari is an absolute monster in PvP. This guy is really good. Gourmet, I pulled him just because I wanted every SSR. He hasn't really done much for me. I was using him, but recently I leveled up Tatara, and he's actually been doing quite a lot better for me, and I'll tell you how to get him later, because there's a few characters that I seen on YouTube that they were decent or good to start with, but I had no idea how to get them, which I'll tell you that too. Ashachi is pretty good. His passive increases the damage for your entire team as long as he has this like dot. I guess it's like a blood, a dot damage over time that he puts on him, and then your entire team will do extra damage for it. But I would definitely save your first 7,500 diamonds for Noro. You get a lot of diamonds when you first start. I don't think I spent that much money when I first started, and I pulled for him twice so that I was able to get him to 4-star, because the way it works is the top 25 or 30 players, it's the top 15, but there's also like 10 to 15 players under that. Like, so the first top 15 get an extra 80 shards for Noro if you rank in the top 15, and then after that I believe it was Rize for him, like you got 40 shards for her or something like that. The way that you rank is every time you pull, if you do one single, it counts as 1 point, and if you do a multi, it counts as 10 points. So there's going to be players on your server, less competition on a newer server too, so that's another reason to start. But I pulled 10 times on Noro to get 160 shards for him right there, which gave me 100 points. Around that, I think it was maybe like 90, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it was roughly around 100, and I got him to 4-star, and I plan on pulling for him one more time and at least making it in the top 15 the next time his time limited draw comes, so that I can get him to 5-star. If you wanted to do that with another character, I would probably recommend Yamari or Shachi, one of those two. Yamari is a PvP just absolute beast. I'll show you the rankings for my server. So I'm 3rd in level on my server, and this guy Yachty is number 1 on my server. And if you look at his RC compared to my team's RC, which is like your power level, he's got a decent margin on me. I've been stuck in 2nd place for arena pretty much since the server opened, and today I was finally able to beat him in 1st place, take 1st place on the arena, specifically because of how I set my characters up, but I'll go into that into another video. But for the most part, it was Yamari that carried me to do so. So every time you log on for the first time in the day, what you want to do is definitely come under here if you're VIP, regardless of if you're not. Just at least get that first one that you just see me collect. Usually there's quite a few more banners up here. Like, I don't know where it is. Ever since yesterday it wasn't up here, but there's usually one that says time limited discount, which you can spend crystals on, and they sell these orange chests that give you SR shards on there. I think they cost 24, and you can buy 10 per day, but if you log on right when the server resets, it resets 3 a.m. EST. So I would log on at 3 every day, and as long as you log on between 3 to 4, because for some reason the game like resets at 3, but you can't actually like sign in. Like you see right here, you did not check in. It won't let me do that unless it's after 4 a.m., which I don't get. But so if you log on before 3, you can buy 10 of the shards. Sometimes it'll be 15, but most of the time it's 10. And then if you relog back on, which I'm going to do right now while I'm talking, if you relog back on, you after 4, the 10 or 15, depending on how many it is for that day, will reset, and you'll be able to get 20 to 30 SR hero shards. If you have extra diamonds and you make sure that you have at least, my Nox just froze, so let me cut this out and I'll continue talking in a minute. Okay, so what was I saying? I think I was saying something where you can get 20 to 30 of the SR shard chests, which I recommend that you buy if you have at least 7,500 diamonds saved up for the time limited draw. If you want the character, like, you don't have to get them, obviously. I would recommend getting Noro and Yamari for sure, and Shachi as well, but Gourmet is skippable for now, especially because I heard on iOS he's bugged. I play on Android, so I play on an emulator, but it's still Android, so I'm not really sure. But you see, it's 4:09 a.m. I just relogged back in, and now I can actually sign in. So don't forget to do this every day, and every 3, 5, and 15 days you'll get extra rewards over here. Don't forget to collect them. Also, you log on and you share to a Twitter, I think it is, no, Facebook. I just made up a fake Facebook profile, and you get 30,000 gold and 30 diamonds every day. That's also helpful. You get this stuff too. Don't forget to claim it. These cards over here, they're actually very, very good. For this one cost, I think, around $10. This one cost around $25. But all in all, you get about 1,500 diamonds. If you spend the $36 right then and there, you get about 1,500 diamonds right there. So that's one multi for a time limited draw. And then you get 150 and 300 diamonds per day, plus all this other stuff that you see, for 30 days. Which equals out to, let me see, 300. That's about 9,000, I think, if I did my math right. And this one is about 4,500. Yeah, around there. So I would get them. That's how I get a lot of diamonds. That's 450 every day. And then I also get, what is this for? Check-in June 30th. I don't know what that's for, but I'll take them. I'll talk about that later. Another way I get my diamonds is through arena. Another reason you want to rank on a server, the higher you are in arena, the more diamonds you get daily. Like I said, I've been in second place for pretty much the entirety of since I started playing the game, and I get about 560 diamonds a day. I'm a little salty because I finally managed to beat this guy Yachty today. The server rolls out, resets. Well, the shops reset and stuff at midnight EST. And I was able to beat Yachty. I was playing PlayStation, so I was just kind of half paying attention to arena. I played a match, and then I kind of just forgot about it for a minute. And then when I went back to it and started playing, I finally beat him, and it was 12:02. So I missed out on, like, I think you get 620 or 640 for first place. So I missed out on 60 to 80 extra diamonds that I could have got. And who knows if I'll get tomorrow, because he could possibly beat me and take first place back, because it was a really close match. And I faced him like 6 times today, and I lost 5 out of the 6 times. It's pretty RNG with how it is right now, because our power level's pretty close. You want to definitely get friends right away. What I do is I go through, and now I'm at the point, since I've been playing for a little bit, so if I see somebody that's like level 40 or below, I'll kick them off my friends list, because I feel like they haven't been playing enough. And you get stamina. You can send stamina to people every day, and they can also send it to you. And ever since I started doing that, I just moved on to like 40. For the past couple weeks I've been doing it with 30 and below, mid 30s. But see, that guy's level 59, so I feel like he plays more than that guy I just kicked off my list. So I'll talk about how to get some other characters real quick. If you do buy the SR chest like I recommended, I would use them on either Kisho Arima or, where is she? Kaya Blackdog. In all honesty, you can see I've got Kaya at a 4-star and about halfway to 5-star. I kind of regret doing so. I got Kisho to 5-star first, because when I started watching, I watched a YouTube video and it was slightly outdated. I like I said, there's videos online, but they're kind of outdated, or they're just not as in-depth. And from what I've seen, I was led to believe that this version of Arima was very, very good for an SR character. So I leveled him up, and then I came to find out that Kaya Blackdog is crazy good because of her passive. Like, look at this passive. Ignore a proportion of enemies' physical defense and S defense. I think that's supposed to say M defense, but we'll go with S defense, equal to the caster's attack. So the higher attack she has, the more pretty much ignore defense she's getting. And her damage quite rivals Noro's. In fact, when I face her in some game modes, arena, I don't even remember what it's called, the little League of Legends game that I'll show you a little bit later on. She can straight up one-shot me because she's got range on one of her attacks, and she's very, very good. She's only an SR hero, but honestly, I think she should be considered SSR. She's very, very good. I personally don't have her up as you see, but all the videos I've seen and all the Kaya Black Dogs that I've faced just destroy me for the most part. So we'll look at the MT, which I believe stands for main tanks. There's 2 SSRs. This Arima, you get, from what I hear, he comes every 40 days in the time limited draw. He is very, 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 very good. His 5-star, which I don't have yet, is, it adds a shield to, like, his, okay, so right here, this puts a shield on everybody on the team. Not that one. Yeah, it is that one actually. No, it's his passive. It's his passive. When he uses this move, it'll add a shield to everybody on your team. But once you get him to 5-star, when he uses any move, it'll put a shield on the team, which is very good. He's quite tanky too, and he's just an all-around great character. From, like I said, he comes every 40 days in the time limited draw, from what I hear. I got him from VIP, because if you come over here you can see a VIP, not VIP. That's not where I got him. You can get him from VIP, but you need to get insanely high VIP before you start getting shards for him, like 13, which is insane. I'm not even close to that. How I got him was top up. The first time, like I said, you top up $3, you get Rize. You top up, I'll tell you the diamonds because I don't know how much it costs after the initial $3 for Rize, because the first one they want you to top up like 120 diamonds and you get Rize. After that it goes to 3,000 diamonds and you unlock Kuzan, and then after that I believe it goes to 6,000 and you unlock this character, Renji Yomo. And then finally, if you top up 12,000, you get 80 shards of Arima Ixa. Excuse me. So for the tank SSR, he's really good. This is the only character I don't have unlocked yet. He is the other SSR tank. His passive looks really good. It puts the lowest member of your team gets a damage reduction shield for 10%, and it can be upgraded. And I think 5-star, it puts it on the entirety of the team. Yep. I'm not 100% sure how to unlock him. I seen a video on another YouTuber's channel, and from what I seen, there was like a banner that popped up over here. I don't know how long into the server's life that it pops up, if it pops up, or if that was just only on his server or what. But excuse me, what it was is they wanted you to top up 600 diamonds a day. So that is, it was either it was 6 or maybe it was 600. Yeah, it was 6, because I remember you had to buy both of these. So it was $15 a day, and you had to do it for 5 or 6 days straight. I think it was 5 days straight. You got 10 shards every day, and then if you did it 5 days straight, you got an extra 30, which would give you 80 shards. I'm guessing that's what it is, because that's how much it costs to unlock a 3-star SSR. So it makes sense that it was last for 5 days, because I know you got 30 at the end. So that is how you unlock him. So these two are kind of paywall to get them. Both of them are, in a sense. That eventually you will get him in a time limited draw, I think. But I've also seen conflicting things on forums that are actually pretty dead, but I've seen a couple people claim that they have never gotten him on their server ever. So take that part with a grain of salt. DPS, I already went over these 3. They're all in the time limited draw. They're all very great characters. And then for support, we got Gourmet, Tsukiyama Gourmet, time limited draw, second one, and Tatara. I will show you how to get Tatara real quick. So before that, real quick, I'll show you the feeding grounds. This is a good source to get free diamonds every day. when you initially start, this one over here, I don't know if you can see my mouse, it looks like you can on my OBS. This one will be locked. It costs, I think, 500 diamonds. I definitely recommend you do so because it'll get paid back in, I don't know, a week or so, something like that. Like, I'll show you right now what you get for once they're completed. So I got 8 diamonds right there. I got another 8, that's 16. Whoops. So that I don't lose track of who I send out. I have them set up pretty perfectly. Let me do this real quick. Nope, that's way too high. How was the team like this? 96,000. I'm trying to get around 90,000 per whatever. That's good enough. 96 and 96. I just send out the same 3 so I don't lose track. Okay, so that's another 6. So 16 plus 6 is 22. This is actually pretty low right now. There we go. That's a decent one. That's 22, 32, 36. So that's 36 diamonds right there. And finally, that's 46. And in all honesty, that wasn't the greatest, but that wasn't the worst either. So do this every 4 hours if you can. That's around 50 diamonds every hour on a decent one. I'd say you get anywhere between 30 to upwards of 80, maybe even close to 100. If you can do so every 4 hours. This over here you don't have to do. It's actually kind of almost irrelevant. There's no real point to do it unless you have like an orange one. I guess early on in the game purple ones will seem pretty good too. All you do is you come in here and you just sweep it. It says general chance for the blue ones, like that guy. It'll show you the like general chance, low chance. You could manually fight it if you want, but I really have never seen much of a difference between general and low. At least I guess I have for like the blue ones, but not really for the orange and purple red ones. So you want to do that every day at least. Send out 2 of these, collect 2 of them, that's part of your dailies, and synthesize 2 of these cells right here. So that would be 2 of your dailies done. So we'll go look at the dailies and combine 2 RC cells, that is what I just said, with the synthesize and collect from the feeding grounds twice. Okay, so we got those done. We sent stamina to a friend. That was easy. I showed you how to do that. Another way that I spend my diamonds, I watched another YouTuber do this, and it's actually a very good idea, is I refresh this shop, because right here these evolutionary cells are very rare the later you go. So this is, I grab these whenever they come up. The really good deals right there. I just got 90 of them for like 225,000. I wouldn't recommend buying them with diamonds unless you really need them. They're kind of expensive. Always buy the XP potions, especially because once you pretty much get your characters up to like, I don't know, level 60-ish, somewhere around there, if you don't like the characters, the 6 characters that you got rolling with, it's going to be pretty hard to get them back, to get another character up there, because XP potions are fairly rare. Not rare, but you need a lot more XP as it goes on. So I'll refresh this a few times and I'll buy all the XP potions. I will not buy that. I did not mean to do that. I usually buy bios too, because I need them. I don't need them, but I mean, they're free bios, so why not? Probably shouldn't be doing that because I'm about to level up today, but why not? Actually, I'll skip them today because I am going to need the gold. So I'll do this until it goes to, I'll even buy XP potions with diamonds because they're fairly cheap. But I will do this until it goes to 30. Buy all the XP potions I possibly can. These rank 1 ones, I'm actually going to buy 2 because I'm in need of those right now, trying to level up to Tara. I'm running out of gold though. That was a pretty crappy one. I kind of want those for Toka, but I don't have enough money, so we'll do 1 more. I'll grab that, and 1 more, I believe. Yeah, this is the final one. So we got a decent amount of XP potions. It was honestly pretty shitty today, but that resets every day at midnight EST. So that is one way to get XP potions, which you should always buy. These evolution potions, if you're in need of them, I would also recommend buying them. Okay, so we'll go to Ghoul Expulsion. Let me set up my team real quick. I need Tatara, Kaneki, Arima, and Yomo. So I will set that up real quick and I will show you how to unlock Tatara cells. Kaneki, Yomo. I'll swap him with regular Arima and switch this Arima with the other one. Okay. So we're going to go into here. And okay, down here you see this says open 1300 to 1500. That is fairly confusing for me, especially on East Coast, because 1, that's military time. Yeah, it's easy to tell that's a 1 to 3, but when you add military time with the fact that it is, they're talking about Pacific time, so it's 1 to 3 is what it shows. But if you're on East Coast, it's 4 to 6. The boss opens up twice per day, 4 to 6 p.m. and 11 to 1 later in the night. What you do to unlock his shards is, so down here it's got contribution. All this adds up to 200% if you manage to bring all 4 characters. Unless you're planning to spend some money in the game, it's not likely that you'll be able to get top contribution and top boss damage. But you go in there with a team of your best DPS and you fight the boss. You got 1 minute. If you go in and you get, I usually do 1 or 2, maybe 3 runs to see, because you level up fairly quick, at least to the point where I'm at. Now it's starting to slow down, like 2 to 3 days it takes me to level up. But before that I was leveling up once every day or once every other day, so my damage would fluctuate. It would keep getting better and better every day, and I wasn't sure how much damage I could do, so I'd usually do 1 or 2 times and maybe even 3 to see what damage I could pull, because I've had it fluctuate anywhere between 1 or upwards of 4 million damage. Like one run I did 4 million damage less than the other run, which that sucks. But once you get a run that you're satisfied with, I recommend just sweeping it, because if you do have all 4 of these characters down here, it'll carry on the contribution 200%, plus it'll copy that damage over. And there's sometimes that the boss is at, like, I don't know, 0.5% health. If you manually go in and try to fight the boss, you're pretty much going to be wasting an attempt, because the boss will die right away and you won't be able to use the full minute to do as much damage as you can, which is the point of it. And there's times that your server will do that, and if people are out of sweeps, they just won't want to continue it. But if you sweep it and he does have, like, let's just say he has 100 health left, but your previous run you did 5 million damage, if you sweep it, you'll still get credit for the 5 million damage. If you manually play it, you won't, because you won't have enough time to do so. But how you get his rewards is being top boss damage for the server. This is the rewards. The top 10 players get these rewards. I went pretty hard and spent upwards of 300 diamonds per day trying to unlock him, and now I usually spend about, I don't know, 50, maybe 150 if I'm really feeling like I should push it. And this, I don't really worry about contribution too much. The only days that I really try hard on that is over on this banner. Usually, like I said, there's the time limited discount, and there's another banner on there that some days it'll give you like smaller rewards. They're nothing crazy, but they'll give you small rewards for spending a certain amount of stamina, or doing a specific amount, not specific, but if you do enough plunder attempts, which are these things over here, you will get rewards. Like, it's pretty crazy. I think it wants you to do like 150, and these things refresh somewhat slow. So what I did was I actually just bought points the one time. They're 20 diamonds. It doesn't tell you, but it refreshes all 10 out of 10 if you decided to do so. I've only done that once. I've only bought in the points once to do that, because I had bought in a red RC cell for Noro. Where is he? And I really wanted to unlock it, so I did that, and it just happened to fall on the day where the plunder attempts was what the banner was for that day. But another banner is to do Ghoul Expulsion, and it'll reward you for every 4 attempts, I believe, up to 32. So days that that banner pops up, I'll usually spend upwards of 300 diamonds to do this, just because it gives you evolutionary cells for each 4 rewards, and like I said, they're fairly hard to get. I've only got 434 right now, and if you look, it's going to take my Noro 600 just to level up to the next level, and you multiply that times 6 when you got 6 characters, that's 3600. Yeah, so that's a lot of evolutionary cells. Okay, so that's another daily, by the way, is to buy 3 items from the mysterious shop. So if you can, wait until after midnight to do that, unless you're planning on spending the 5 diamonds to refresh. I mean, you can maybe even get screwed if you have a couple of, like, say 4 of these cost diamonds and you don't want to spend diamonds. You would have to refresh again, so it's probably safer to just wait until after 3 a.m. to do that for the daily to reset. So we'll collect that. And 2 more dailies is to buy stamina twice per day, which I do, which costs 100 diamonds, and to buy gold 3 times per day. It costs 10 for the first, and then 20 and 20. I do that just because I want the XP for my character. Okay, so this I always forget about every day, but don't forget to come in here and do your 5 free pulls. They give you 5 of the free gold ones per day. You also get 1 of these per day. Not per day. Every 2 days you get 1 free pull on here. And until, I don't know, about a week ago, I was when my kids were still at school, I had to stay up until 6 o'clock to wake them up, because I don't wake up to an alarm clock. So what I would do is I would be doing my dailies on here at 3 a.m. as soon as they reset. And like I said, this gives every 48 hours, so you get a free pull. So I would be able to get a free pull every 48 hours, and it was right at 3 a.m. But then I fell asleep once school ended, and now you can see it doesn't come up until, looks like, around, I don't know, 11 o'clock ish, something like that, 11 a.m. So I kind of screwed that over for my daily, because I like to get them all done at 3 a.m. if I'm awake. But as you can see, you only get 1 every 2 days, and one of the dailies is to pull 1 of these every day. So what I recommend you do is you get those, like down here you can see I've got these little diamond cards. It says ×1. You get those from story mode. I don't remember if it's from, yeah, it's from normal mode. You get them for these rewards down here, which is pretty much just 3-starring the missions, and every 12, 24, and 36 stars you can get up to 3 stars on the permissions. You get rewards down here, and it's the same for hard, but hard gives you diamonds and this guy, which I've already got so many bios for him. I don't know what you want to call them, shards. I guess we'll call them character shards. So let's continue on with the dailies. We did our diamond draw, we did our gold. These are pretty self-explanatory. Clear 20 normal stages and clear 5 hard. I will do the 5 hard right now. I'm trying to farm shards for where is he? I'm on Dojima. Where the hell are you? There he is. I'm trying to farm shards for him next. So I'll do the 5 for here real quick and get that done. I got 2 of them, which is fairly nice. Not bad. Okay, and then we can grab that. The 20 normal ones, I'm going to wait because I'm going to level up, and I will just be able to play this level. Like, I need level 66 to unlock the next act, which I am less than 100 XP away. So 2 more dailies. Another one is to complete 5 arena matches, and yeah, there's that. That's easy, self-explanatory. Let's open these real quick. Nothing great. Oh, we can open these. These are, I don't know why I hit 1. See, that's how you get some purple cells. I got kind of screwed. I would have rather have had this or this, one of these two, but it's very rare that that happens. So I just got another purple one and another key. I I don't have enough. Oh yeah, I don't have enough chests. The chests are what's hard to get. I got so many keys, but not enough chests. So, okay, clear the trials. I will. Well, actually, we'll skip that one for now, and I'll show you another one, which is beat the training grounds. That is the one I was going to originally show you. It's kind of like a little League of Legends thing. You do this. It's honestly not that great. It's somewhat boring, but well, this Kaya Black Dog, luckily she's fairly weak. Whoops. In comparison, at least, so this shouldn't be that hard of a match. This one's like a single lane. Like I said, it's kind of like League of Legends. You got your turrets, and you just run down and try to beat the enemy's base or whatever. They're all fairly weak. The timer to respawn also gets longer the more times they're killed. Did my Yam already die? No? Where the hell is he? Did he die? I think he must have died. Yeah, he died. We're gonna die probably tanking this turret. I'm just gonna run. I'm not having that. See, look, she killed me with that range, and I couldn't even reach her with my one ability. As you can see, that Kaya had less than half of my Noro's RC, and she still killed me. I probably could have killed her if I would have walked up, but I didn't want to get too close to Keisho and her. And I forget, oh, I think their third one is Hinami. But yeah, this one's pretty boring, and usually the rewards are not the greatest. They're okay. They can be good, I guess. I think you can get an orange chest. I think you can get blue, purple, or orange keys and chests, which, like I said, is okay. I don't know if that was the Arima that just killed me, or if that was Kaya. I want to say that was Kaya, because her range is pretty silly like that. It's pretty crazy. Like I said, she's got some pretty crazy range. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to get this done so we can keep this rolling. I don't know how long the video's been so far, but I don't want it to be like an hour long. I mean, it might be, but I'd rather it not if possible. This little pill, I believe, heals you. You click it. Let's see if we can kill them. Yeah, okay. So I do have range on this 3 skill, but one, it's a long cooldown until I get into 5-star, and then it'll still be somewhat long, 20 seconds. But like I really don't know the range on it, so sometimes I get too close and Kaya is able to kill me before I'm even able to get it off. So we probably got crap. Yeah, we got blue chest and blue key, which is whatever. The double one usually gives better. I don't know. Let's see if you can see the rewards. Yeah, they both give the exact same thing. Now the double one is a lot easier. This one I finish in like a minute. Like, as you can see, they've got a actual stronger Yamari than we have. But what I do is 2 of your teammates will run down the left lane. Their entire team, I believe, runs down the right lane coming from our side. So you take your third controlled character and just run down that lane, and then it's pretty much just a race to see who can beat the other person's nexus first. I don't know why I called it nexus. I'm thinking this is League of Legends. Their base. That's pretty much all it is. You're not gonna run into anything besides their little minions, and you might run into their team, like if they die trying to tank the turret or something, your base, something like that. I don't know. I see them randomly appear over here once in a while. I don't know how. I don't know if they like die to our minions or something, but as you can see, it's just a race. That one's a lot easier than the single lane one, where you actually find the enemies are trying to kill you the whole time, and you die, you gotta respawn, and that was crap run again. But that's the one daily right there, so that one's easy enough to do. Okay, we leveled up to 66. I kind of didn't want to do that yet, but I'll take it. This pops up. I believe it's for 120 diamonds at first. That's another way that you can get these diamond things. I think I bought it almost every time it popped up for 120 diamonds, but I haven't been buying it recently. Kind of, not every single time. Once in a while. Don't forget to come back and try to do your gold draw every 5 minutes if possible, at least for the first 5 times. And also not to collect your online reward. A good way that I do is I just go to sleep if I manage to not be on for the entirety of the game, because you need to be on for 2 hours. So if you're not online, if you don't plan to be on for 2 hours, even if you don't want to be online for 2 hours throughout the whole day, just leave the game open when you go to sleep, and you'll come back and you'll have all those rewards, because you get some decent rewards. I don't remember what you got for those, but that's actually a pretty crap reward. But the final one, I think you get some diamonds. Yeah, 30 diamonds, which is pretty good. So let's open this real quick and get nothing, because it seems like these two over here are usually always the best ones. Yeah, like this is a full piece of gear, and this is an RC cell. These are just shards of gear, you can see with the little puzzle piece. So these two usually tend to be the best. Not always, but most of the time. Okay, so next let's go over some other characters for the beginning that I believe your starting team should be. So at the very beginning, you're definitely going to want to use this Amon Kotaro. He's a pretty good tank. He's very tanky. I just really had a problem with him pushing the enemies away. It was very annoying. It doesn't make him a bad character, it was just annoying. So that should be your one tank. This initial Kaneki is pretty good. He does decent damage, and he's fairly tanky. You know, for a support character, it's not like crazy damage, but for a support character, it's not terrible. I booted off this Toka right away. One thing I regret not building is this guy, this Itsuki Marude. I think that's how you say it. Itsuki Marude. Like I said, you get shards for him through story mode, so they just throw this guy's shards at you. They just fucking shower you with his shards. I've got him at 5-star. I can't even see how much shards I have for him, but I could probably take most of his skills up to probably even, like, it goes, you need 5 shards for the initial one. Like, I'll use Noro for example. So to get his skills to get his skills to 5, it cost 100,000 gold and 5 shards. Now to get him to 6, it's going to cost 200,000 and 10 shards, and to get them to 7, I believe it cost 20. I don't know what it costs after that, but I think I have probably enough shards to get most of his skills to 7, or pretty close to it. And so you can get pretty much a free 5-star just if you build him, which I did not do, but he's pretty good. I got wrecked by him in arena early game by people who did actually build him. So I would recommend building him because of just because he'll probably be your first 5-star. You're probably gonna eventually dump him, but if you like him, you can even keep him. So those 3 probably for your first team. Your second team, actually I don't even know who you would want for your first team. That's probably what you want for your first team. And then when you get this Kaneki from the opening festival to 4-star, you could probably replace him with this Kaneki if you wanted. This right here is a tank and then 2 supports, so if you wanted to drop one of these supports, and I would recommend dropping Kaneki over Itsuki because, like I said, easy 5-star, and he is a DPS, so you would have 1 DPS, 1 tank, 1 heal, 1 support, sorry. So those are some pretty good characters early game. And then what you should do is join an organization right away. Do your trial every day. I can't show you because I got set to Organization Master today or whatever. But this is what it looks like if you're not the leader. You come in here and your whole organization can fight these bosses, and you get rewards if you manage to clear them all. Apparently Trial 17 is too hard for us to clear because we didn't do it and we lost. Yachty was the #1 guy that I told you was on our server for a while. He was the leader of this organization yesterday, but he left today. And if you look at the damage board, let me see. He did pretty much double my damage today. I don't know how he did that much damage more than me. But with him gone, we're not even going to be able to, probably not even going to be able to clear 16. But do this every day. You get, that's not my point. Every time you do it, you get some shards for him. Not shards, what's it called? Organization tokens. You get organization tokens. God, I can't talk. Every time you even attempt it, I believe you get like 20 tokens, or maybe I'm wrong on that, but when you kill a boss you get like 145, 150 tokens, something like that. So what you want to spend them on in here is pretty much what I've got. Definitely buy these green ones every day. They cost 100 for 5, and these are pretty hard to get, especially later on in the game. I'm still in need of them, just because the only way you get them is through the first 4 chapters on hard story mode, and they barely drop too. Like, you could do each story mode mission 5 times per day, and since those drop in 4 missions, that you got 20 attempts to get them per day. I do all 20 usually every day, and I'm lucky to get two of those green things. And yeah, so buy those every day. They only cost 100. You probably always need them. Definitely do so. The other thing you want to buy right away is her. Buy her shards every day. Get her unlocked and put her on your team as soon as you unlock her. Hinami is absolutely amazing. She's a great character. She is a support character, and she is very, very, very good. I will show you her kit. I've been looking to replace her, but honestly, she's just too good. I haven't been able to want to replace her. So her first skill, spin quickly to deal damage to nearby enemies and slowing them. The last hit will deal extra damage. So she's got a slow on her first skill. Her second skill, strike the enemies in front of her with her Kagune. That's just does damage. Her third skill is very good. Sweep the surrounding area with her Kagune 4 times, dealing damage to enemies within the area of effect. Each hit has a chance to stun enemies for a short time. So she's got a stun on her third skill, a slow on her first skill, and then her passive is very good too. When attacking, Hinami and her allies will recover HP equal to damage dealt plus caster's HP absorption rate % of damage dealt. That wording seems kind of off, but you pretty much heal when you auto attack. And when you get her to 5-star, it also increases all your allies' crit rate. So she's just kind of too good to not have, I guess. I would definitely spend your organization medals on her every single day. Get her and buy them every day. Just never stop buying them, because you're always going to want them at least until you get her to 5-star, and then even then you're going to want them to get her shards up. So plan on spending, I believe that costs 500 every day. And I don't remember how much you make every day, but if you make more than that, you can, once in a while, I'll buy these orange ones because I know I'm going to eventually need them. As you can see, I've done it 6 times. These purple ones I haven't really bought at all, but I bought these characters just to unlock them when I did have enough to buy them, and then today I bought this just because I had extra. But I might soon regret that because we didn't finish the trial today, and I'm actually going to put it back to like fucking 14 or something because I want to clear it tomorrow. Oh, another daily is to come in here and contribute 50,000 gold to that, and you get a daily done. So do that. But yeah, definitely spend those tokens on her. And for arena, the shop, spend your tokens on I recommend Eto. She is a healer, a support healer, and I got her before Hinami because I don't think I joined an organization right away. So I had a short time using her, but you can see I've got her to level 51. So I used her till 51, which is, it's not too bad. But this down here just straight up puts exactly what it says. It puts an aura around her that you have to stand in. So if you want the heal to go off, usually I'll take control of her, put the heal off, and then run her on top of my tank and DPS, and it'll pretty much heal everybody on the team from dead to full, like straight up full. And it's not that long of a cooldown for how strong of a heal it is. So I recommend her for definitely early, but I would go with Hinami over her eventually. But she's definitely helpful early game. That's pretty much it. I mean, I haven't really had much God, I can't fucking think at 5 in the morning. I haven't had much. I'm just gonna word this like an idiot because I can't think. I haven't had much playtime with these other characters that I haven't built, so I don't know yet. I will make videos later on. I do know that Kaya Black Dog is amazing, so go for her. Use your chests on her every day if you buy them, or even if you don't buy them, you get like 2 from Ghoul Expulsion every day for the contribution reward. Down here, I already collected them. Well, you might only get 1 on an early server until you can start killing the boss, but we're gonna get this out of the way so I can switch my team back and go to story mode. I'll just show you what it is. Oh, I didn't explain this part of it. So the Ghoul Expulsion, your attempts, you get 1 attempt every hour. It refreshes, and it'll hold up to 5 attempts. So like I said, 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. So at night I'll use all 5 to just clear these guys. These guys don't do anything. They pretty much just give you contribution and some extra rewards. And then, like, say I wake up at like, I don't know, 10, and we'll say I wake up at like 1 p.m., which is just, you know, it's kind of late, but we'll just pretend that's when I wake up. So if I woke up at 1 p.m., I would have 5 charges, right? I would know that the boss would be opening in 3 hours, so I would come in here and I would only do 3 of these, go as far as I could, or even if you can't make it any farther, just do the boss that you had already previously killed. And that way I would have exactly 5 attempts left, not left, I would exactly have 5 attempts back once Tatara, the boss, opened up. So that's a pretty obvious tip for you. But at night, because I'm about to go to sleep once I'm done making this video, I'm just going to go through all 5 attempts. I don't think there's a daily for this. There might be, but I don't think there is. Yeah, this is pretty much just for contribution and rewards. That's mainly the only reason you do these little bosses that you see around the edge around Tatara. And every once in a while you will get a secret boss. Like it usually says that when I run out of attempts. So like I said, sometimes I go ham on them and I spend diamonds under the time limited store. No, not that one, the other one, the VIP, where you can buy it. But I have bought them under the VIP, the time limited store as well. They sell these little books that I think they cost like 30 diamonds. I'll show you what they look like. And this is where they are, the VIP. Look, the banners are back now. So here's the time limited discount, and I am actually going to buy these 10. This is exactly what I was talking about. So down here, yeah, see, they cost 30 right here. I would not buy them from there. This is where I usually buy them. VIP 4, which I think only costs like 20 bucks or something. But regardless, I would buy this thing for 150 diamonds. I would refresh the boss once, refresh my attempts once, because to refresh them, you pay 50 crystals and you get 5 attempts back. That is your first refresh. Sorry, I gotta smoke. This video is getting pretty long. Your second time refreshing I believe it's your second and third, it costs 100 diamonds. So I figure your first 2 attempts are going to cost you, if you reset twice, you'll get 10 attempts and it'll cost you 150 diamonds. Oh, look at that. See, secret boss coming with 0 attempts left. So this is good. This is what I wanted to show you. So what I would do is you want to come in here and bring, if you have Keisho, bring him. He's very good for this. And honestly, I'm going to bring my regular Arima. Because this boss, oops, I never fucking used a book to give me an attempt. But here we go. We're going to use the book and go do that. You got 2 minutes to kill it. All it does is it gives you this right here, but it gives you a lot of contribution, which I actually want to redo that. Yomo, crap. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't need Noro, so I am going to bring Tatara. Okay, so the reason why it doesn't matter that I don't need Noro is because this boss only takes 1 damage from every attack. He just takes 1 damage. And the reason you take young Arima is because his attack speed is so fast. So because he's only taking 1 damage, you're cutting it close. What I didn't know the first 2 times I think I played this is once these guys come out, oh fuck, you really have to switch them right away because the boss won't take damage at all with them guys out. So the second they come out, you swap off and kill them, and it's still going to be pushing it close. Like, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Actually, I don't think we're going to. Not bringing Nora was actually a terrible idea now in hindsight, because his passive increases attack speed for everybody on the team by 30 something percent. I don't know if we're gonna, we might get this, but it's gonna be close. I don't think we're gonna get it though. Come on, come on. Oh, we just made it with 1 second. Yeah, see, as you can see, we just barely made it. But that was the secret boss I was talking about. It usually pops up literally when I have 0 attempts left. That's the 3rd time I've ever gotten it. You get 120 contribution and you get a gold chest and key. Worth it? Meh. Maybe. Maybe not. Let me swap my team back so I don't forget. That is Noro. This is Yamari set, I believe. This is Tatara set. So we're done with Ghoul Explosion, so I can put my regular team back on. This is Shachi set. This is Arima's set, and this is Hinami's set. So the team looks like Arima with Tatara. Whoops, I'm an idiot. With Tatara, and then I think those 2 stay like that. I had to set it up in a very specific way to win that PvP match. Oh look, a time limited draw came up. Oh, and it's for Noro too. Wait, why did it just pop up? Like, did I miss it? It's a, usually these time limited draws come up with 48 hours. Yeah, 48 hours. And this one's already 12 hours in. It wasn't up at all yesterday. And like I said, when I showed you this, you guys seen there was a bunch of these banners missing. This time limited draw one, this stamina consumption, they were missing. And I've never seen that before. So I was really confused about that. And I watched a video on YouTube, and the way he talked, he made it seem like the time limited draws come up every single Sunday. And that's what I thought. But it didn't come up yesterday, so I was confused. This is actually awesome. I'm going to be able to get Noro to 5-star, which is great. Let's see. I need 150 tokens for him. So just spending 7,500 once. It looks like not very many people pulled on this. I will be able to get it. They only spent 30, so I don't know why they only spent 30. I don't know. The game looks pretty messed up right now. But okay, so we'll use these on, what's her name? Kaya. We will do that, and now she has 190, 89 more we need. We'll use this. Got garbage. If you do get something, your name will scroll across the top over here for the whole server to see. That way you'll know if you got something good. Kind of ruins the surprise, which I don't like. Does that for time limited draw too. But yeah, this is what I was talking about as well for the today. It's stamina consumption. So we actually have to use our stamina so we don't sit on it and waste it. Let's get some of these dailies done quick. I forgot all about the gold draw again. So first, I'm not going to do the story mode on camera actually. So let's just go through the rest of the dailies. So the trials, gold. Actually, we'll do the enhance equipment first. I'll show you 2 of them right here. Enhance equipment 15 times, and enhance RC cells 2 times, and refine equipment 2 times. So I will show you real quick. We are actually, scratch that. Before we do any of that, we need to go do the daily events because I have no gold to do that. So these events, you can see what days they come up. Do these every day. They are very, very, very worth it. They are worth, actually, I've been spending 75 diamonds to refresh each of them once per day. The gold one's probably not the best to refresh, but you can actually kill these chests too, and they give you extra gold. I think that my fucking Noro killed him in 1 hit, so I wasn't able to kill them all, but I think if you manage to kill them all at my level, you get about 40,000 gold. So I should probably got like 16,000, 14,000 bonus. This is where your main gold comes from. Now they give you little items that you have to then go into the mysterious shop to sell. I don't think you have to go into the mysterious shop. I think you just go in your inventory. I usually go there though. The XP potions, we're gonna get that because these are important. And I'm trying to get Tatara up. I've always really just focused on my first 3 characters and maybe like 1 extra, but ever since my original team was Noro, I don't remember who I used to have as a tank. Oh, Kuzan and Hinami. Those are my main 3. I got Arima Ixa and I replaced Nora with him, and I put Nora on the bottom of my team. And I got Yamori and I put him on the bottom. I don't remember who I replaced him for, but yeah, I can't remember. You don't want to get hit by these hearts in this either because it straight up does a ton of damage. I don't know why it's not doing damage to me right now, but it also cuts your damage by a lot. I don't know how much, but you just don't want to get hit by them. And then I don't think I need these ones as much. I need the support ones very badly. I don't think I need these ones that much. This one's easy enough though. So you have to wait 3, let's see how many I've got. 64. So I guess I kind of do need them. Not that much though. So you need to wait 3 minutes. So usually that's the first thing I do. But we got the daily done for that. We got the 2 trials done. We should have another gold. Nope, not yet. Okay, so back to here. We will upgrade our RC. Usually you just do 1, 2. That will count as a daily. Right there, that counts. Even if you don't have any of those, you get those every single time from the feeding grounds. 100% of the time you'll get them. So if you are running low for some reason, you could just come in here and do like 1 and then 2, and that will also count towards the daily. It doesn't really matter. I know that I just got some from that, so I'm just going to spend them. So that is that daily done, which we already collected. I don't know why I'm going back. Refine your equipment. The way to do that would be, who was I working on? His boots. You go click on his part over here, strength, refine. You can do the exact same thing, 1, 2. And since we did that, that daily is done. And now I'll show you. I just leveled up, so I can level his gear up to 132. I'm not going to because it's ridiculously expensive. It's going to cost 500,000 gold per piece. So 2 million gold just to upgrade his stuff twice. That's a lot of gold. Gold is pretty short supply. But what we are going to do is finally get Tatara up. No, actually, no, I take that back. I've got a neck for master balance. I'm going to do 5, 10, 15. Save myself some gold. I don't have that on yet because you can see over here the set bonuses. I don't think it's worth breaking the set bonuses. Like, I'll go show you. I think this guy. Yeah, okay, so this guy right here, down here, he's got 2 orange, 1 blue, 1 purple, and 2 blue, 2 purple. I don't think it's worth breaking the 4 set, so I will not do that at all until I have the complete set built. I'll do those off camera. I want to make sure that I got everything. There was something that I wanted to tell you. The CaLLMeDeEce is like a little tower, 100 floor thing. You can refresh it once per day for free. What you do is, I'm not going to show you sweeping it today because it's fairly boring, but you start down here, you finish it. Every time you 3-star a level, you can then sweep it. Mine says challenge right now because I haven't reset it yet. So up here, I can't beat this level. This I might be able to eventually today once I upgrade my character's levels. But as of right now, I can't. But you see down here, I got 2 stars, 2 stars, 2 stars, 2. So when I reset this, this will change to sweep, and it'll just clear the entire floor up to floor 67. And then I have to manually do these 4. You can reset it once per day, and then it costs for free, and then it costs diamonds, which I usually do because this is where you get your gear over here in the shop. This is what I'm working on. I'm working on a balance set right now, so I usually reset it twice. But that's a lot of diamonds. That's 450 diamonds a day. The red gear down here, it costs a lot of CaLLMeDeEce points plus 2 of these per, and you need 50 of these to make it 1 red piece. You can see I've got 54. That was what I wanted to tell you. In the arena shop, when I do buy Eto, I buy the evolutionary cells, and I buy these every day because I did watch a video and they did say that these little diamonds are really hard to get. And to be honest, I don't think I've gotten a single one in the game besides buying them right here ever. So I do suggest you buy them there. These 3 things I would suggest buying if that's what you want. I mean, if you want another character, go ahead and do that. I'm just giving you some good recommendations, but these 2 I would definitely buy. The cells are always in demand, and like I said, you need 50 of these just for 1 piece of gear. You need 200 of them for a full set of gear of 1 red. So when I actually do make it to red gear, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy all the red gear, wait until I have the full set, because on top of, if I go over here, you can see I need 40 shards for the orange ones, but on top of needing 50 shards for the red ones, you need an orange piece right here as well. But it needs to be level 1, and as you can see, mine are like level 130 and stuff. So pretend that I got a red set for Noro, a full red set. What I would do is, I will show you. Let me take this off for a second. Whoops, how the hell do I take it off? Okay, so I'll take this off, and what I would do is I would go under this recycle button, equip reset, click it, and what this does is you pay 50 diamonds and it'll reset gear back to level 1, but it gives you all the materials back. So you can see I would get all this stuff back. Almost 5 million gold, 217 of these orange ones. Like, you would get all that back. So once I pretend I got the full set of red gear, I got it all. On top of needing the 50 shards, you need 1 of those to be level 1. So I'd reset it back to level 1, get all the materials back, and then I would make the full set, put it on Noro, and use all the materials that I just got back to level them up. You probably won't get to the exact same level because I'm sure it costs more for the next tier, like blue costs less than purple, purple costs less than orange, orange costs less than red. Like say they're around level 130, I'm sure that's how it would be. I'm not 100%, but I'm guessing that makes sense that it would be slightly more expensive to get them all to around the same level. So that is what I plan on doing once I actually make it to the red gear, which is not anything right now. The only reason I have these red ones down here is because they started popping up in this time limited discount. They were 336, which is quite expensive. I decided to buy one to see what it was about. I liked it. I bought two more. I got one for each, and then I got another one which I refined to +1, which I kind of regret doing. I probably should have equipped it to somebody else, but I don't know. Okay, let's check the rest of the dailies. Let me get my gold draw. I think we covered almost everything. Organization trial, that was what I was telling you about over here. This actually, the trial actually doesn't reset until 7 a.m. EST. So that is the one daily that I do when I wake up. Buy stamina twice, yeah, we did that. Kill world boss, that is beating Tatara at 4 or 11. Preferably both if you can. Cochlea is what I just told you, where you buy most of your gear, where you reset and sweep. Arena, self-explanatory. Gold draw, self-explanatory, we already seen that. And then clear normal stages. So yeah, that's basically it. I think that's everything I wanted to cover. See, I mentioned how to get Eto. I mentioned how to get Arima Kisho, Young, and Rize, and Kaya. I mentioned all the SSR, time limited draws, mentioned Hinami. I pretty much mentioned everything I wanted to. So I mean, I know this is a long video, and there's a lot of stuff, and it was very overwhelming when I first started to play. Very, very, very overwhelming. There was just too much to do, and I was very lost. So I hope this helps. I hope you enjoy the game. I personally love the game. It's probably my favorite game right now that I'm playing, and you've seen my knocks. I think you've seen it at least for about a second. I play Marvel Future Fight, I play Bleach Brave Souls, I play Deece Unchained, I kind of somewhat play DC Legends, and I play Kingdom Hearts Unicross. The only ones that I play actually a lot is, not a lot I guess, I pretty much play all of them every day. Bleach, Marvel Future Fight, and this game are the three that I would say I play the most. Kingdom Hearts Unicross kind of as well, but a little less. DC Unchained, I pretty much just get on and do my dailies, hoping that they fix the grind, which is ridiculous now. And then DC Legends, honestly, I don't like the game. It's way too grindy. I honestly don't know why I kept playing, especially now that DC Unchained is out. I just haven't been able to stop. I just get on and do my dailies. That's it. Maybe 5 minutes a day. The rest of the games I'm actually on farming for stuff throughout the day. But yeah, and this is my favorite one out of all of them. So if you have any other questions, you can write them in the comments. If you have any other videos that you want to see of anything else, let me know. I will probably make a follow-up video with things that I forgot, because like I said, it's 5 in the morning. I'm fairly tired. Yeah, I'm going to be covering this game because I'm level 65, which isn't that high, but it has a fairly low player base, not, you know, for a mobile game, and there's not that many YouTubers on there, so I feel like I'll actually have some people find my videos, whereas if I did it on any of the other games, there's already big YouTubers that already dominate it. I don't think there's any big YouTuber that is just straight up all about Tokyo Ghoul Dark War, which isn't going to be the only thing I'm about, but I will cover it. I will update you about my progress. I will give you more tips, anything like that. Anything you want to see, let me know. Like I said, I'm going to go finish all my dailies and stuff, which is still a lot to do. I want to get it done quick so I can go to bed. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning, but I haven't been uploading for obviously months, which I plan to finish The Evil Within 2. Once I finish playing the Kingdom Hearts games, I will finish the Evil Within walkthrough. Not walkthrough, just playthrough. I will finish it. I still haven't beat it myself. Like, I haven't played it since you've seen the last video. But I will continue on with it. Yeah, and these are just going to be I will be uploading this too. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.